DJ Miss A.
Oh my gosh, I love K-pop. Tay Tay, why did you come over here?
You're here with Miss A for What's Up Wednesdays. You ready?
Wow, fantastic, baby.
Dance. I wanna dance, 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 dance.
Fantastic, baby.
Dance. I wanna dance, 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 dance.
Wow, fantastic, baby.
What's up, guys? My name is Miss A, aka the Pink Fashion Ninja, aka April. But you know, for radio, I'm gonna go with Miss A. I cannot breathe. Oh yeah. So what's up, guys? I'm so excited to be here with you guys for Aewen Radio. I'm so excited because if you know me from like YouTube or my blog or whatever, I love to talk. So I am so excited. Oh my gosh. I am coming to you from Seoul. Yes, Seoul, Korea, right here smack dab in the middle. So I thank you so much for listening, and we're going to get this party started, baby. So since this is my first show, we are going to do this right. I'm going to tell you guys how I got into K-pop. So the top 10 songs that just pulled me into this crazy, fantastic world of K-pop. Now, to start it off is with who other than the most amazing man on the planet Earth. This man that I had borrowed a bootleg copy of this CD from my cousin when it came out, and I was watching it in the front room, and I was like, oh my gosh, who's this man? Oh my gosh, who's this? And his name was Rain. Yes, he was the beginning of it all. I had no clue about K-pop. Guys, I'm from Kansas City. Like, there ain't much culturalism going on in Kansas City. So you know what? So if you want to know more about something, you really have to dig and, you know, open your mind up. So when I found about this man, I was like, oh my gosh, I must know more about him. Oh my gosh. So I go and I search and I keep seeing Rain B, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the B means he's bisexual. Like, what does this mean? But then I found out that B just means rain in Korean. I'm so retarded. I'm so stupid. Okay. So I found out about him, and he literally just opened up the floodgates for me. And I've met so many people out here in Korea, and they've all have told me the same story, that they got into K-pop because of Rain too. So Rain is just like the bridge. You know, he is like the godfather of K-pop, okay? But he ain't an old man, okay? He's still young, okay? He's still a young man. And he gets out in 15 days from the army. Oh, I wish I could go and see him. Oh my gosh, y'all. But I gotta work. I'm gonna cry, but it's okay. But he's getting out, and he's signed to Cube now. I am so excited. Cube is where it's at, and his career is gonna blossom even more. So I'm really, really, really excited for Rain and what is in store for him. So while I was browsing YouTube, you always know it's like recommended videos, and oh, you should watch this, you should watch that. Well, it recommended me this group of 5 men. Like, they definitely aren't boys, they're men. And they were performing on an award show, and one guy had like his no shirt on with this white jacket and with fur on the shoulder, and just, oh, they all were just looking so good. And they were singing this song called You Got the Wrong Number. And I was like, what is this? This is a hot song. Like, I must know more about these men. And by the time I got into K-pop, they had like just broken up. So unfortunately, I didn't get to see the amazingness, the heyday of DBSK. But hey, at least you know, their music is still available, and the videos, like, I actually went and bought last year Neurotic, like the original edition, because I was like, this is like K-pop legend. I must buy this. So it was amazing to get to know them first, with K-pop, because DBSK was such a huge core and for K-pop. They were the first to go to Japan. They were just the mold for boy bands. So it was just wonderful to find out about them. So now the very first female artist I got into was Miss Nasha, baby, from the Brown Eyed Girl. See, she had just released her solo album titled Narsha. She had Mamma Mia, like she was jamming on everything, and I really loved her album. I would just stay in my room just listening to her album over and over again because it was so mature and I loved it, and I just felt such girl power from her. So I have a lot of respect for Narsha, which got me into the Brown Eyed Girls from being a fan of Narsha. So in K-pop, it's just like everything's just meshed together. Like you find out about one thing and it's just like flows into something else. You're like, oh, well, so and so goes to this person, and so is on this label, and before you know it, you've been on YouTube for 5 hours, and then somehow you've gotten to the black hole of like kittens with 4 heads, and you're like, hold up, I was just watching Rainism. Like, how did this happen? So let's get into my favorite Narsha song, I'm in Love. Did I tell you guys how fashionable she was on that album? The whole entire thing was just a masterpiece. So let's get into I'm in Love. Alright, it's excuse me, is this mic on? It's YG time, okay? It is YG time. So maybe a lot of people got into Big Bang through just like Big Bang, like, oh, here's Big Bang. But me, I kept getting like 1/3 of the group. And then I found out, oh my gosh, Tay Tay and GD and 2OP are in a group called Big Bang. Like, what? This dude named the Dragon, and then Taeyong, and then TOP, and then Sung D, and then Daesung, and they all just like, group called Big Bang. So I got into Taeyong through a friend in college. She was like, I told her, I was like, oh, I'm into K-pop. Oh my goodness, right? And she's like, oh, you have to listen to Taeyong. He's my husband. And I remember in like Photoshop class, she did like this art picture photo thing of Taeyong, and everybody was like, who is that? I'm like, y'all tripping, like this is the man right here. So I got into him after she was like, yeah, you need to check him out because he's awesome, and she said I was gonna be her baby daddy. So I was like, okay girl, let me check him out. So I thought he has so much soul and could just dance, and I just felt like Michael Jackson. I felt just so much from him. Like he was doing what he loved. I Need a Girl, Only Look at Me. Oh, just a wedding dress. Like those are epic songs that are just gonna go down in K-pop history. Now, of course, there go YouTube. I think like YouTube just brought us like K-pop, seriously. So then I'm clicking, and I see this bug guy and I was like, okay, what is this? And I see this duo called GD and TOP. So I'm like, this is tight. I think the word tight was still in. I was like, this is tight. And I'm just jamming into it, and I had to show my whole family. Like, I was like, Mama, oh my gosh, look at this. This is so cool. And she's like, oh my gosh, their clothes are so cool. And I'm just like, I know, this is so awesome. So I was into them, and I had absolutely no clue they were. All 3 of them was in a group until Tonight came out, and I was like, hold up, that's Tay Tay. Oh, I'm sorry, I called Taeyong Tay Tay because it's easier to say Tay Tay than Taeyong. It is Taeyong or Tay Tay. It's just easier. So if you hear me say Tay Tay, it means Taeyong of Big Bang. So I found out they were all together, and I was just like, this is the most epic thing ever, okay? And one thing that actually surprised me about the GD and TOP mix was I did not know GD was a leader. He didn't like really come off as that with the duo between him and Top. And I think that was because, GD is just a born leader, and he knows when to let others shine. I felt like he kind of stepped back and let TOP do his thing. He's like, yo, we a duo, but this is TOP's time to shine. Like, I really felt that he did that. Not that, Top needed it, of course, Top got his own thing. He did a solo thing. But in all honesty, I I don't know. I could just see that. Maybe because I'm a dragon, just like Taeyeon. I mean, just like GD is. So I could just see that leadership. He's like, you know what? I'm here. We're a group, but this is my bandmate. I'm the leader. I need to make sure my members are, getting what they need. So this is why I just have so much respect for G Dragon. So Knockout, Baby Good Night. Oh, that was like a sexy video. I'm gonna have to do like a top 10 sexiest videos, and it's gonna be all this. Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. So this also led into 21. Now, I had no clue 21 was on the same label with them. I had just watched their videos, and their fashion was just out of this world. CL just blew me away, and I thought Minji was like the goddess of dance. Like, it was just that awesome. Like, follow me. I was just like, oh my gosh, where'd you guys get these clothes from? Like, give it to me now. Like, I had like no clue about SM, JYP, and YG, Cube. I had no clue about these groups, about these labels. So when I learned about these groups, I was just like, I liked them. I was just drawn to them. And then later on, I found out they were on the same label. So that's why, I like YG so much, because I just happened to like all the artists on their label. Oh darn, YG, why are you so great? So so let's get into 21. Try to follow me, but you can't, cause y'all can't. So I hope you all enjoyed that song by J-Pop, Abandoned. When he first came out with that song, I was just like, wow, this is cool. This guy's got a lot of swag. I like this. And see, when I found out about Jay Park, it was way after he had left 2PM. So, like, I just saw him as a solo artist. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, he needs to be back with 2PM. Like, all I knew was just Jay Park, the solo artist. And from then forward, I've just always kept up with his music and just always like supported him. When he came to Seoul for his New Breed concert, he was just amazing live, and he just seems like such a cool person. I mean, he's American, so like you can talk to him in English and crack jokes, and he understands because he's from the West. He's from America, though he's also Korean, and he can speak Korean, and he knows Korean things, and just like what a friend that you would really want on your side. It's just like swagalicious, can speak all these different languages, and it's just so cool. So I have a lot of respect for Jay Park, and I'm so happy that he was able to come back out after all that happened, because he's so talented. Really love him. Now remember, I said that I learned about him separately from 2PM. Well, I was in this K-pop singing contest in 2011, and I had made it like to the second round, so I had to like go to California or whatever. And after the thing, like I didn't win or whatever. So after the thing, it was like this big box of K-pop CDs, and they was like, okay, you can take a few. So I was like, oh, I want this one, or whatever. And it was 2PM, and I was like, wow, like this group looks awesome. So I listened to them and fell in love with it. I'll Be Back, 2PM album. I thought the video was really cool and sleek, and I really thought like Nick Young was like so attractive. I was like, oh, he's so sexy. I was like, I like him. But now I am a huge fan of Woo Young. Woo Young solo album, I think y'all sleeping on it. Y'all, you have to buy that album. It is just like 90s and R&B, just this the most amazingness ever rolled into one, into like the best album ever. So if you do not have Woo Young's album, go get Woo Young's album, okay? I actually went to the What Time Is It tour, the concert yesterday, actually, in Seoul, and finally got to see them. Like, since I got to Korea, they have been gone the whole entire 2 years. I never had a chance to see them. So I was so excited. Me and my friends jammed to all their songs. It was so nostalgic, and I loved them. 2PM definitely does it right. Now, I told you guys I was in a K-pop singing contest. Now, when I was there, they were showing like all these different K-pop videos. And next thing I know, I hear this or some beat like that. Anyway, it was Girl Generation Genie, and my mouth just dropped open. I thought it was the cutest video ever, cutest song. I was like, who wrote this? Who wrote this? This is amazing. It was just everything, just powder puffs in pink. And I love the dance, the little leg flip. I was just really, because I did not know anything about Girl Generation, like from my YouTube thing. Maybe because I wasn't searching for girl groups because I didn't care, but I didn't know it. I had never heard anything about them, so I was really excited. And I started getting into their music. I was like, okay, I like some of their songs. They're really cool. But Genie really blew me away, and I think it's like the cutest. I know people love G, but I am biased to Genie because I'm a genie for you boys. My body. So we're nearing the end, guys. Oh, I'm gonna cry. But remember, I'll be back. Oh, yeah. So, guys, it's been wonderful being with you all. Wonderful, wonderful, darling. Wonderful. You kept you've stayed with me this whole time? You have? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You really like me. Oh my gosh. Thank you, guys. I hope you have fun in just this journey through my entrance, my initiation of K-pop. And thank God there's like no hazing, K-pop hazing. Oh, you want to be a hottest? Well, you're going to have to walk on this coal. Like, you want to be a Cassie? You better name all the stars in the sky. You want to be a cloud? You better stand out here in this rain, girl. Thank God there's no hazing. So, thank God. So, you guys can definitely check me out on YouTube, on my YouTube page. I go by April Jackson, is formerly April Shires 007 or the Pink Fashion Ninja. So, you can check me out there on Facebook, Pink Fashion Ninja, on Twitter, Pink Fashion Ninja, on Instagram, that Pink Ninja. Oh yeah, I gotta slip it up like that. Also, tweet me if you want to request a song for next time. Just tweet me at Pink Fashion Ninja at Twitter, but no I in the word pink. PNKFASHIONNINJA, because Twitter wouldn't let me add that extra I, okay? And do pound hashtag Aewen Radio, AEWN Radio, and request a song. So next time I can play and I will give you a shout out, because that's how I do, baby, because I love the kids, okay? So let's end this with the final group, the final K-pop group that was the beginning for me. Does that even make sense? Let's just say the ending of the beginning, something like that. And that was M Black. Yes, the boys of M Black. How did I get into them? You guys, I'm about to do a segue, a full circle. How did I get in M Black? Rain. How I first started in there. Just you like how I did that? I just made a full circle, like the cycle of life. That's how I do it. So I'm gonna end it with In Black Stay, because I honestly think this is like the best K-pop song. I mean, like, I know I've been like, oh my gosh, this is the best ever, but I think the quality and the work put into this song Stay is worth like being like top 20 best K-pop songs ever. And that's like with all love, like really. And they really perform. I've seen them in concert too. They really perform with all their heart and soul. And I love that smoky girl. But I was like, where the E at though? Because I always spell smoky with the smoky, like Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires. So I was like, oh, okay. So I actually had to research. I was like, is this a misspelling? Like, I'm confused, But, So I guess apparently there's two ways you can spell it. So now I'll make sure to leave the E out. And if someone tries to tell me that's wrong, I'll be like, no, M Black said I could do it. So, yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Again, this is Miss A, and you've been riding with me for What's Up Wednesdays. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you next time. Hey.
To say goodbye to yesterday.
get a picture with Oprah.